A very good Friday morning. Today it's Friday morning, September the 10th, 2021. We will start this Friday with some word problems involving duration of time.
Good morning, happy Friday. It is Friday again, the last day of the week, and we start this Friday morning with our math class, time word problems. Okay, if you joined the Zoom class, then we already handled two word problems. I will do them again today for everybody so we can see how to solve those word problems. Okay, so once again, today is Friday, September 10, 2021. And we will do math, time, word problems. Okay, so please get your math books and let's get started. Okay, did you get your math books? So please get this one, your mathematics book. And then go to practice 1 on page 126. That is this page right here. Practice 1. Can you see? Practice 1, Mr. Kim. So practice 1, page 126. Now, as I mentioned in the Zoom class, we already did this one, but some people didn't understand. So I want you to pay attention. We're gonna do these three practices today on the board. So pay close attention so you know how to do them, okay? Good. So we start with practice 1 on page 126. Now let's read the instructions. You can read it from your book. Mr. Kim opens his bookstore at 09:15 hours, so a quarter past 9 in the morning. He closes it at 20:30 hours, so half past 8 in the evening. So every day he opens at a quarter past 9 and he closes at half past 8 in the evening. Now the question is, how long is the bookstore open in a day? Now, last lesson we already did page 125, duration of time word problems. So we're gonna do it the same way as they did it there. So we start with what we know. Mr. Kim opens at 09:15 hours, okay? And he closes at 20:30 hours. Okay? Now we need to find out how many hours and minutes is it from 9:15 to 20:30. Now it's actually very easy. All you have to do is count. So let's use the clock. We can use the clock. So we go to, okay, you see, now it's a quarter past 9. And now we need to go to 8:30 in the evening. So let's just count. Okay, we start at 9:15. 1 hour, it's 10:15. So remember 1. 11:15 is 2. 12:15 is 3. 1:15 is 4. 2:15 is 5. 3:15 is 6. 4:15 is 7 hours. 5:15 is 8 hours. 6:15 is 9 hours. 7:15 is 10 hours. 8:15 is 11 hours. So 11 hours. Can we go further than that? No, because he closes at 8:30, right? So we know 8:15 is 11 hours. So from 9:15 to there is 11 hours. And now we need to know how many minutes, because it's 20:30 and it's now 20:15. So how many minutes? Where is my 5, 10, 15. Okay, so 11 hours and 15 minutes. Right? So 11 hours and 15 minutes, it is 8:30. So the answer to the word problem is, the question was, how long is the bookstore open in a day? So the answer is, the bookstore is open for 11 hours and 15 minutes. So that is the answer. The bookstore is open for 11 hours and 15 minutes. So that was problem number 1. Let's look at problem number 2. Practice number 2 on page 127. So we did this one, Mr. Kim. Now we go here to number 2, page 127. Page 127. Okay? So it says there, let's read, Susan traveled by bus from her home to Bangkok. She started at 7:20 hours from her house and arrived in Bangkok at 10:57 hours. How many hours and minutes did she spend on the journey? Now, again, we start with what we know. She left her house at 7:20. 7:20 in the morning. And we know she arrived in Bangkok at 10:57. Now the question is, how many hours and minutes is it from 7:20 to 10:57? Now we can count. Let me write this a little bit better. So let's count. We can just use our hands. 7:20. 1 hour later it is 8:20. 2 hours later it is 9:20. 3 hours later it is 10:20. See, we already have the 10. So we know 3 hours. So we can write down already 3 hours. Now we have to do the minutes. So 57 minutes, and this is 20 minutes. So how many minutes from 20 to 57? We just 57 minus 20 equals 37 minutes. Right? Now, the question was, how many hours and minutes did she spend on the journey? We answer, so this is working, and the answer, Susan spent 3 hours and 37 minutes on her journey. So there is your answer. She started at 7:20 in the morning. She arrived at 10:57. It took her 3 hours and 37 minutes. The answer is Susan spent 3 hours and 37 minutes on her journey. Okay, so just pause the video, copy the answer, then we will have a look at number 3. Okay, the next one, number 3. Now, they become easier because the time is shorter and shorter, so it's easier to count. Now, let's read number 3 first. Over there, so this was the Susan in Bangkok. Now we go to number 3. Tina attended a piano class in this afternoon. The class started at 3:15 p.m. and ended at 5:30 p.m. How long was the class? Now, I don't think this is very difficult. Again, start with what we know. What do we know? She started at 3:15 p.m. It says p.m. And she finished at 5:30 p.m. Now, the question is, how many hours and minutes is it from 3:15 p.m. to 5:30 p.m.? Now, shall we use the clock again? Let's use the clock for this one. She started at 3:15 p.m. Okay, let's have a look. 3:15 p.m. and we need to go to 5:30 p.m. Okay, let's count. 3:15, 4:15 is 1 hour. 5:15 is 2 hours. So we're at the 5, so we know it is 2 hours. And how many minutes before it is 5:30? You can see how many minutes. 5, 10, 15. Now it's 5:30, right? So you can also just 30 minus 15 is 15. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Now this was again working, and then answer. The answer is, the question was how long was the piano class? The piano class was 2 hours and 15 minutes long. And that's it. Now this is how you solve time word problems. You just count the hours. 3:15 to 5:30. Just count 3:15, 4:15, 5:15. Then you know 2 hours. How many minutes? From 15 to 30. You can also count 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 15. Right? So 2 hours, 15 minutes. You can also subtract 30 minus 15 is 15 minutes. Okay? And you can also use the clock and just count 5, 10, 15 minutes. So there's many ways you can do it. Okay? Good. Copy these answers in your book. Make sure they're all filled out. Okay, that's all for today when it comes to math. We will continue our mathematics next week. I will see you in the afternoon for one more English class.